Good evening, everybody. Just sorry about the delay, but on the Q scoreboard, I think Joe's just setting it up. I don't know whether they're having difficulties with it, but yeah. Unfortunately, there's only myself in the comms tonight, so that's it, unless anybody else joins me. And if you can hear any noise in the background, there's a stag do on, so I can't do anything about that. So what I'll do, I'll just mute my mic until we can get a start and get a lag going on. So yeah, it is the last quarter-finals of the Cat 5 competition, which between Jason Salt and Khalifa. Bodes to be a good game, if I'm honest, because both of them can play really, really well. Been watching them having a knock earlier on, and they're both knocking a good ball in. So fingers crossed for some nice pool. It looks like they're still having difficulties, I think. Yeah, sorry about the delay, guys. If there's any of you out there that can just give us a thumbs up that all the mics are working okay and that kind of thing, I'd appreciate it. And if you've got any predictions, be welcome. I think it's going to be a close one. But I was speaking to the players earlier on, and apparently Jason's been knocking 8 balls in for fun, playing the best he's ever played, so he tells me. So we'll look forward to seeing if he can take it onto the table and go from there. Just bear with me, guys, and I'll just mute this mic, and then I'll just go see what the problem is, if there's any. Yeah, guys, just a few technical issues. So, yeah, I think we're all good to go. Time is all in there. It's all been sorted. It was basically a problem with the big screen. So,
We're ready to kick in now, mate.
yeah, we're on. Carry on. You don't get this when Andy Woodhouse. He's on comms. I'm telling you. I hope you're all enjoying your Saturday night while I'm stuck in this little dungeon. I think my prediction on this tonight would possibly be, I think Jason to pip it, I think, but it's going to be close. Going on what he said earlier on, simple as. So we lag off, and Raz has got the honours, as you like. You'll have to bear with me on the comms, guys, because obviously I'm here on my jack, and you can't really bounce off your other commentator. So we'll just see what Raz has got, I think. Just let me know, guys, if the noise in the background is a bit heavy. Right then, so off we go, first frame. Raz Khalifa to break. Steady break. Obviously he hasn't made a ball. And yeah, difficult ball set to choose here, I suppose. He could actually play the red off the yellow that frees on the top left hand side. That frees the red that's just underneath it. Let's just have a look. Oh, he's gone yellows. There was argument for both sets there anyway, but it's the way he's seen it. And obviously the black's tied up on the bottom side rail. We've all played county pool together, us three, when we played in the Super Sevens in Mansfield. And like I say, nothing really between the players. Great shot there from Raz. He's going to have the angle here just to kiss and free that yellow out. Oh, he's unlucky. I don't think I'd be disturbing that one now. I'd just be yeah, that's probably the correct shot. Feed Jason on rice. Let's see how JC's queuing. Yeah, he's full of confidence. It's got to be said. let's see what he's doing now. Let's. Sorry, guys. Right. So he's let Raz back in again. Ideally wants a little nick on there. Yeah, I think he's looking to play this off the yellow. Yeah, he's not quite got it. So I think if Jason plays this up the top left and screws it down just right by the left-hand middle bag, he could develop an angle to go into the yellow to take it probably top bag. Right. So he's missed that. I think he's had a little bit of rub there. Let's just have a look at that camera top down there. Just see if that... Yeah, looks like that goes in the top right hand bag. Yeah, that's a great shot. That's a great developing shot there. He's just got to be careful. He needs to get, unless he takes the top red first, he needs an angle to get down. He could actually take the top bag, take the middle right, and then take the red in the top left hand bag. But the black obviously is in a really bad situation. So, hey up, Johnny. All right, mate. Hope you're practicing for tomorrow, mate. And just remember, it's black ball rules. Yeah, just while we're watching, it's got a massive match, Blackpool County tomorrow. We've got Buckinghamshire B at home and Nottingham A at home. So 2 big games, 2 double header. So it's going to be 8:45 pick up and probably get in about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So long day of pool tomorrow. Yeah, he's played that really well. He could actually just leave himself, just stun back where just a bit below where the white is now, and then cross double it into the middle. Oh, he could. I think he's just going to have to just take his medicine here and just flick it off the rail. I don't know if it's frozen or not. Oh, he's left it. He's left it up the top bag. Always difficult to play. You know, if you're used to potting all the time, everybody practices, and when they do practice, they tend to just smack the balls about, but nobody practices the little soft touch shots, if you like. If Jason plays this and he rolls through about a foot and a half, there you go. And I think he's basically out here, so he just drops us in dead weight. Yeah. So we're looking like a 1-0 to Jason Sort. Took him out okay. Had one shaky ball where he's had a bit of a thrash at it, but at the end of the day, the one on the board doesn't say how he played in that frame. So. Now, I will tell you that Jaycee's break is absolutely massive. Um, Not too dissimilar to Tom Middleton's actually. As is per all these King of the Hill matches, there will be a break at the 10th frame, so everybody can wet the whistle, take a toilet break, and gather the thoughts, if you like. Right. Pretty messy. He has got a starter on the Reds, but Reds are really not the ideal ball set, I would have said. That's a clever shot. Still got a ball hampered over the left-hand rail, but he could actually pot this in the corner bag and potentially go into the yellow and free the red out. Let's see if he can see it. I don't think he's got any other option, if I'm honest. Well, yeah, he could play this red in the top right, and just sort of leave his white ball parallel with the red, the one that's second in on the left hand side, to go into the middle, and then develop that ball. But like I say, in these rules, sometimes it doesn't pay to try to develop balls. You know, let your opponent get them out and let him have the hassle of them. Because 9 times out of 10, it ends up smelly like just what happened there. So. I suppose let's just have a look at the camera down there. I think the yellow does pass the red. Well, I think Jason's basically just took a bag there and said off you pop. I think he has got a bit of an angle if he wanted to take this red at the bottom into the bottom left and screw back and flick the red off, but I think he'd have probably played that before now. I think this is what he's doing, he's jacking up on him, so. Yeah, that's the one. And now he's got an ideal situation. You try leave him sitting on the black and. Oh, he's had a little bit of rub there. Got to be careful of being off here, really. I think he's basically looking at a containing safety here now. Probably playing the loss of turn. I don't think he likes it very much, but. It's as good as. I think Jason will be forced to go here, if I'm honest. He's more than capable. he's sort of quit on that shot, if I'm honest. He tends to do that every now and again. He likes play quick, does Jace? And sometimes he can get down a little bit too quick. It's not a criticism, it's just like an observation, if I'm honest. Yeah, there you go. And I don't know. I don't think the loss of turn is an option here, really. The only thing you could try to do is just knock this in and send the white right up the table, leave it in the jaws at the top. All that, yeah, I suppose. Jason's got a yellow in the middle, and I think he'd be fancying these, if I'm honest. Right, so let's just have a look at the camera down, see if that goes in the middle. It looks like he's playing it, yeah. Oh, he's had a little touch there. He's had a little touch. But he's getting off, that was. Oh, Raz. Hey, the pool gods are not against you there, mate. Wow. Wow. Can't see Jace missing these. Like I say, guys, any predictions, give us a shout. I think he just pots us in the middle bag now, screws back about 8-9 inches. Playing into areas after this shot. Yeah, he's okay there. Anywhere near the black spot, or pink spot as you like, on that line. Yeah, he's played it well. So yeah, a little bit of fortune for Jason there. You know, obviously Raz, I think he decelled a little bit, and he's not happy with himself. You can just tell there. So thing is, with these races to 11, obviously, I've said it in every comms I've ever done. You know, you'll have a player where he's not playing that well, then all of a sudden he'll find his feet. You know, when his back's against the wall. I'm testament to that. In my first 2 matches I played, 3-1 down both matches, and you know, so with this format, race to 11, you can afford to have a little bit of a lull. But then you've also got to find your feet. You don't want your opponent to get too far in front. So here you go, third frame. Oh, and he's gone in. He's gone and off. And yellows are looking mighty fine here. Takes the one along the top rail first. And then potentially, if he just drops this in, dead weight, he's got the yellow in the middle, left-hand middle. Drop down, and ideally this should be all she wrote. He's getting the other middle, but made it difficult for himself there. Jason has. But he's doing the right thing. He's walking around the table and collecting his thoughts and his concentration. Yeah, he's potting well. I think he'll take this to the bottom left and then screw off the side cushion, just in between the black and the yellow on the right hand side. There you go. He's got to be careful here. He ideally needs to be up by the blue spot. Oh, he's nice taking that. I didn't from this angle. You can't see if it goes or not. Yep. So Jason means business. He's through Razzy's mistakes in the last frame and going in off on the break on this one. Break being massive, of course. Yeah. 3-0. Jason's break. Yeah, just to let you know as well, tonight we were going to have the, this being the last quarter-finals, we were going to have the semi-final draw, but Adam is away playing in a Blackpool competition, and it's a bit difficult to do. So he normally leads it on for me, and I did it last time, but I'm not going to mess with nothing in case it all goes wrong. So they'll be doing that in the week, probably. Yeah, he's got a ball. I don't think he's got a connecting ball though. Yeah, I don't think any of them go in the middle. Yeah, nice little, just dead weight ball down the top rail. That's the one. Oh, he's a bit unfortunate there. Wanted to hit that red full in the face, ideally. Yeah, I think. I mean, when Jason watches this back, I think he'll agree with me that when he's the two shots that he has missed, his arm's sort of gone across him a little bit, like when he'd been like a power shot like that. So this gives a chance for Raz to get a bit of confidence back. Being honest with you, these reds look a great set. Yeah. Let's just have a look at the camera down, see the two reds over the middle. Them are a bit smelly, if you like, I think. Yeah. He's got the angle to get down on the bottom red and then sort of screw up off the side cushion and either go into him or take the bottom red in the middle bag. The bottom of the two that are together. Let's see what he does. That's what he's played, but again, struggling with the pace of the table is Raz. And to be honest with you, you can sort of get a little bit deflated and frustrated when that starts happening now. I think Jace can see a way out here. Would like to have been off the cushion a little bit more there, I think. Yeah, he's queuing well. He's queuing well as Jace. You know, it's just like you say, the long shots and the ones a little bit of power, and he's sort of cutting across them a little touch. But he's doing the right thing by having a walk around and having a little gander. Tough balls, these are pot though. Yeah, cued it well. Right, he's left himself a little bit. He wanted to be a little bit higher than that then. I don't know if he's got the options just to stun up, just at the side of the black, and take the yellow in the bottom right-hand cushion, no, right-hand pocket. Or he could even use those 2 red balls as a little buffer, just to give him a shot on the yellow. I think that's what he's looking at now. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. He's dispatched those well as Jason. Well done, mate. And he gives himself a little tap on the table there for a little bit of pat on the back. Yeah, I think Raz will be a bit. He's basically give two frames away there, which he's either decelled or not hit it hard enough to finish on the black, which, you know, as any pool player knows, it can get in your head and affect the next few games. So. Let's just see if Raz can get. I think if he gets his first frame on the board, he'll be a different player. Oh, he got a ball there, but I think he was traversing towards the middle bag. He got kicked out of the middle bag. I mean, Reds look the ideal set here. If he takes the red on the right hand side into the top right hand pocket, he's potentially got a start. And no, it's just, I like this play because he's basically got his ball set. So, but again, not finishing on. They're not being very kind to him. He's not having a lot of running. That's of course not to take anything away from Jace, because you know he is playing really well. He has got a double in there. That's the one, yeah, the double in the top left hand bag. Yeah, he's played that well. It gives himself a little bit of buying a little bit of time there, because his reds are all looking really well. Jason having the 2 yellows on the left hand side on the rails, so. The clever shot here is play off the red onto the yellow and knock him in, snooker him. That's the one. That's a better shot from Raz. Great shot. Touch the table off Jace there. Right then, Raz. He's just got to connect these in nice. Just drop them in. Just drop them in nice ways. Find his way. Last ball, obviously, bottom left-hand bag. And then black in the corner. There's loads of options you can go in. I'm not going to call which way he's going to go because it's silly really because I'm looking at it in a completely different way. Yeah, they can just drop this in and take the red in the middle, eye the middle. He can go across once or just drop it in dead weight. Yeah, there you go. He's just leaving himself bad position on the cushion. He doesn't want to snooker himself behind these yellows here. He might have to hit it with a pace. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm chuffed for him really. Hope he gets this. Just nice and easy. Yeah, he's played that well. Took him out really well. And that all started off obviously from the loss of turn shot knocking him in. So yeah, well done Raz. One on the board, 4-1. And the time we've been playing isn't obviously shown because I did start the stream a little bit soon, but we've probably been playing about 20 minutes, something like that, if that. Right, Jason to break. 6th frame. Well, he's got a red in the middle. And these reds look pretty enticing, if I'm honest. Just like to see if that red passes the bottom left hand bag. I should be dropping this in and then taking the. No, I don't think I'd be going that way. I think what he's trying to do is cleaning that ball that's the yellow's stopping the red going into. So he'll just drop this in, track across, take the red up the top right, and then stun down, and he's got 2 balls knocking in the corner, bottom left corner. That's the way I'm seeing it, guys. That's the way. I think he's left himself a little bit straight on that, if I'm honest. No, he's played it well. Had to force that. And I think he wants to leave the white ball probably about 5 inches down from where he is now. And then if that red does go in the corner bag, he can just drop it in dead weight. The other red in the corner. Oh, he's taking it now. I find that a bit strange. Because he's playing it in sort of like a blind pocket. Yeah, he's played it well. If you see what I mean, lads, it was and girls, it was it. You sort of got to get on that red. Geordie lad, evening. See now, that was what I was predicting. The problem is if he could have played that one in the top right hand bag and stun off the side cushion with a bit of right hand side, and he could have been in the same position. So all he had to do was drop that in and then black in the middle. So a potential mistake, and we'll just see how Raz deals with it because he's definitely coming back to the table, I would say. Yeah. To be honest with you, Raz hasn't got many places to hide here. I think this is where your little touches need to come in. If he can get a pot here, he can potentially play a snooker behind the 2 yellows that are together on the right hand side. Oh, and I've got to say, hang on, wait till he's played the shot. Well done to Crystal Palace. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, great shot. Yeah, well done, Palace. Fantastic result. And I've got to say, they deserved it. That Anderson in goal played absolutely fantastic today. Saved a penalty. Oh, he's got away with a little bit there. He's acknowledging that. But having said that, you know, he's had a bit of bad rub in the first couple of frames, so, you know, you can't begrudge him a little bit. Yeah. So, ball in hand. It's got to be look. I don't know, Raz. You've still got that. I'll just have the camera down, see if that yellow goes in the middle bag. Yeah, it does. Yeah. So, his work here is these two balls, and I think. He's just got to punch this through so he doesn't snooker himself on the other yellow. And he's digging down. Yeah, I'd be taking this in the top bag now. I'd be taking this in the top bag dead weight, because if he misses it, he's got a little bit of an insurance ball. I tell you what, that was a bottle pot. Yes, he's played that really well. And obviously I looked on the overhead, and I'll just count him while he plays this shot. Yeah. And all of a sudden Razzie's back in it. Yeah. 4-2. What's your prediction, Geordie lad? What do you think? I'm taking it you about know both these players. Right then, Raz. Let's see what you've got. Oh, that's a good call, that is. Good call. Yeah, hail to Raz. Hail Raz to win final frame. Yeah, it's a good call. There's not much between them, actually. At all. Well, like I say, I mean, Raz had a poor start. He's pulled the last two back, so try break there. Break's massive again, like I do keep saying. I hope it isn't LL though, because I'm starving. Absolutely, I'm starving on this blinking diet I'm on. Doing well though. Lost £8 in 2 weeks, so I'm happy with that. Right then. I don't think he hasn't come far enough down for this. Towards the balk end. Yeah, and that's what breeds the mistake. So you've got to be careful here, Jace has. You know, he doesn't want sort of put all his eggs in one basket. What diet? Oh, it's a gin diet. I lost 3 days last week. No, I've just been cutting down, basically fruit and yogurt and stuff like that, and trying to be a little bit healthier. Oh, Raz. They're still there though. There's still a potential for potting these. Right, so he sort of took his eye off the pot there. Like Jason, this is like one of what I mean. There, Raz had a chance; he could have finished them, and I suppose it's down to Jason now. Jason was sort of trying to stamp his authority on the game. I think they're after a breaking dish or a dry break, and then your opponent dishes. But in these rules, you've got to know when go and know when not go. It's no good potting all your balls and then you've left your bad until the last. You know, so I think Jason's still on this. Yeah, he is, yeah. Yeah, he's played it well. So he's played this with just a touch of bottom, stun up, drop the yellow in the middle. Well, screw back for the yellow in the middle, and then the yellow in the corner. But even the black's a bit smelly, you know. See, and that's it. Tried to force it. You know, he's had a touch there, if I'm honest. He's had a little touch. Just see if that red cuts in the middle bag, do you think? It's tight. Got what's in off. Or can he play a shot just to contain Jason? That's the thing. Yeah, I like that shot. I like that shot because he's sort of. It's got to take a good shot here to get a. I mean, he could play the yellow down the side rail into the corner bag. He'd give him an option, but to be honest with you, he didn't really have much on. He's had a little bit of rub there where he left him. Oh, that pulled off that, didn't you see that? Let me just play that back to you again before he plays his shot. You just watch it turn right at the very end. Right, Raz forced into taking this. Yeah, he's played that really well. Really well. Just have a look at the. I don't know if that. The two reds that are together, I don't know if that passes the black in the middle. Yeah, he could take this. Red in the corner. He's got to be careful. Yeah, that's a good shot. I suppose his only difficult one is the red on the side rail. I think he's over it that a touch. I don't think he's quite happy. But you can play these dead weight. But he is on the rail. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult from here now. I think, he's got an option here. He could play the two reds, the one that's on the left. He could knock that in the middle. Just roll into the black a little bit. And then push it just over the ball, over the centre line. And then double the red in the middle bag. That's what I'd be looking at, I think. Couldn't have gone any worse. These are dolly ploppers now. Yeah, tad straight, I would say. Got to be careful. Yeah, it's round about perfect. You can just screw back. Yep. He's basically jumping on his mistakes. Yes, Yvonne. Come on, Salty. He's basically jumping on his mistakes, on Raz's mistakes. So, and that's something that probably Raz, obviously we're 8 frame now in the next after the next 2 frames. See how it goes. Ideally, go in 5 each. Massive order for Raz, but nothing that he's not capable of doing. I think if Jace goes in 8-2, obviously his tail's going to be up, and it's just about. I mean, Raz really needs 2 to 1, 2 to his 1, and he wins. It's a dry, is it dry? 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Very rare dry break. Again, they've gone smelly, it's. Do you actually go for these, or do you just sort of get your ball set and then let him do the work? No, I don't. Now you see, again, that's just bad running. He's attacked. It's not come off, so. That's a good shot. That is. Tie the black up so if Jace does go, he's got. But having said that, he's got a yellow right next to the black, so he could fetch the black out of you potentially. There you go. Yeah. Again. Now these are the chances that Raz has got to jump on. You know, without putting pressure on himself, he can't really think, you know, chase every frame, but he's sort of got to knuckle down a little bit and concentrate on his position to play a little bit more. He'll certainly be trying to go here. Let's just have a look at the camera down for the red in the middle. Yeah, it's a bit tight, I would say that is. I don't know whether he's just going to glance off this and snooker him behind the red, you know. Depends, that is how confident he feels. Yeah, I thought so. And I don't think he's got it, you know. He's got it on his on the first yellow that Jason potentially wanted, but yeah, he's gone across that one again. Jason has, I've noticed his arm going across. And had a little bit of fortune by covering the red in the corner bag. Yeah, I suppose it's a damage limitation shot, that is. Yeah, acknowledged by Jason there, yeah. I suppose if you do the same, you just... Oh, it's ball in hand. He's hit the red. Right. That's the way. And just stun it out anywhere towards, just below the blue spot. That's where all you need to be. It's a good shot. He could just drop this in down on the bottom rail now and then take the red that's in the middle into the bottom right, black in the top left. But when you're struggling, obviously when you're struggling for a little bit of confidence, every shot's hard and it is a bit daunting. Just nice and easy. Yeah, he was scared of the in off there, but yeah, it's the correct way to go. He could do one or two things here. He could either drop the red in the middle. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's got to be careful here. He's going to sit on top of that. That's not the best shot in the world. And that all stemmed from the shot before. He's playing the double. And he's got it. He's got out of jail there, but yeah. Going back to what I said earlier on, it was the shot, the way he went. He took the red in the middle, and I think he should have taken the red over the corner bag, stunned up, and then he's got options where he can leave his white to get on the black at the end. But you know, he's hanging in there. It's 5-3, so it's no disgrace there yet. You know, he's still got a sniff. Right, so that's the break. Oh dear, kicked in. And of course, as you know, when you if you're in off the break and you've hit him as hard as that, then I think you can expect the worst, to be honest. We'll see how Jason's arm's holding up. But you watch if he hits it with pace, you see his arm might go across it a touch. And it's not. I'm not being critical. I'm just what I've observed. See, yeah, he's played it well. So you could potentially play the yellow off the red in the middle bag. And I think he's homing away there. Or he could concentrate on the bottom two. There's like I say, there's that when the ball's like that, there's that many options. So and sometimes you get a bit stuck for where I go. The penultimate frame to the break. Yeah, I think Jason will be looking for 6-3. Ideally 7-3, but it all depends what Raz has got in the tank. Yeah, he's taking the right ball here. And I'm never a fan of leaving those balls over the bag until your last ball, because you can catch a knuckle and it can send you off in a different different trajectory than what you want to go. Let's just have a look at there. See if it goes middle bag. I think it goes middle bag. It's tight. It's a shot that you really wouldn't want to play. Yeah. Yeah, he's hit that well. Just don't catch the red on the way through. Yeah, he's played it really well. So 6-3. I'm going to nickname for him. I'm going to nickname him The Rock. 6-3 to The Rock. Rock salt. And Jason's a break, so how he's been breaking. I think he's only had one dry one all the way through this, so and after this we'll be taking a short break. I know what you're saying, Paul. I said The Rock. Or C. Could have C, couldn't you? Well, he's got a ball. And let's just have a look at that camera and see if the red off the side, on the side rail goes off. No, it doesn't go off the yellow. I don't think so. Yeah, silly. Yeah, that's correct. Silly you. Looking forward to tomorrow, mate. 10 Nottingham and you backside. Can't lose. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed that. There's a little sniff in here for Raz. I can see Johnny Locker being our star man tomorrow. Tell you what, there's an argument here to go yellows because they're all in the open. They've all got a home. Every ball has. Sorry. Yeah, just run this through. Leave yourself on the yellow in the top right hand bag. Oh no, he's good. Didn't I get that? There was a sniff there. I suppose he's trying to contain him on the yellows. Yes, mate, definitely. Well, team's strong enough, mate. We all cheering up. We'll smash them. Going to be a long day, though, mate. Double header. Right then. So Jason's plundered for the Reds. We'll see where he goes from here. He'd love to go in 7-3. Yeah, he's got a... If he's straight on this, he's got a chance just run it through and then take the red at the top rail. Which he's played, yeah, it's perfect, that is. Perfect. He's just got to drop this in and then come off the cushion just about 3 inches. There you go. And even if I don't think he's straight, but he could just, and you haven't got to be straight on the black, so just drop him in. I think he tried pinch a bit there. I don't think he liked it. Now this is Massive chance for Raz. If you were in a match situation, you would want these. Yeah, I get that. I'm a bit shocked there. He's not gone. Yeah, Chris PK making 6-4. He would be relieved. Yeah, he's still in it at 6-4. Chris, it is what it is, isn't it? So, there's nothing what Raz gained off that shot there, because I know he's played a snooker, but they were there, and that'd be, if you knock them in, you're telling your opponent, I'm still here. Ah, Kels. Yes. Oh, it's me love. Me love. Look at that. See, these rules. Top man. Chris Kelsel, top man. Yeah, he's going here. He's got to go. And he did have these options in the last frame, but the balls weren't as bad as they were since he played the yellow to play the snooker. Now it's on the rail. See, he's not got to. He's basically got to regroup from where he is now. Take the yellow in the top right hand bag, come round, and then just make sure of your position on the last 3-4 balls. Whoa. Yep. So. Yes, that's a good shot. He's still a bit smelly for him though, if I'm honest. I don't quite know what he's playing there. I think the only thing he's got here now is the up and down double and snookering behind the yellow on the black spot. I think that's all he's got. He's going for the top bag. Oh, he's played that. That is that's a way to save. Now you've got to make the most of this. You've played a great shot there. You've got to just hold your bottle. No, you don't. Just, I think he's frightened of the end off. Yeah, great shot that is. Brilliant shot. Before we go to the break, I'm going to play that again in a minute, lads. So that's it. Never get down on a shot, feel uncomfy, and then play it and you miss it. Yeah, I think he'll be happy with that. But let's just have a look at that shot off Raz. Yeah, great shot. Absolute worldie. Right, guys, just gonna have a little bit of a break, and obviously, I know it's all. If the comms are not very good, I'm you need somebody to bounce off with, really. But hope everything's all right, and we'll go from there. See you in about 10 minutes, sorry. Right, guys, welcome back. And yeah, speaking to both the players just, and Jason was just like sort of rattled with some of the people that were in the building that was sort of having a bit of a, like, putting him off a little bit. But no, I think, well, all in all, Razzy's a bit disappointed with how he's played because he knows he hasn't been playing like this. So, and his game players to go in and try and get the next 2 frames, so it's a 6 each, and you know, break. First one with 4 frames after that. There's 5 frames after that. So, yeah. So hold on to your hats. Jason has informed me, he says he started like a steam train, and he sort of like took his foot off the gas a little bit, cut across a few shots, which I did mention, and he does agree. So we'll just see you, because obviously the break does play big in these matches, because you know a lot of people they go, and if they play well and then they come back. You know, now they've had a little bit of a break, then they sometimes can't fire like they should have done. So I think Raz is looking at it, well, you know, he hasn't been playing well, he admitted himself. So it might be a new Raz. So he's first to break, and we'll see where it goes from there. And I have been informed, Sean Cooper has just come in, he said we are going to do the break, the draw for the semi-finals straight after this. If he's still in the building, we'll do it. I think I have done it before, so. Alright, here we go. No in-offs, that's what you want. He's got a red, and the reds have felt absolutely wonderful. I don't know if that passes the red passes the yellow in the corner back. Could do. I was going yellows. I suppose there was no argument for both there, really. It's just the one that's nearest to his white ball now that's could pose a potential problem. But he'd be looking at this now thinking, right, this is my chance to get back into it, so. He wants to try and get on that red, on the yellow that's on the blue spot, sooner rather than later, if I'm honest. Because if there's a potential mess up, then the reds are there just for be dropped in. I suppose he could leave it till his last ball, you know, in the bottom left. Like I've said before, when they're that easy, sometimes they're hard. And he's messed that up big time. Now if I was Raz here, I'd be playing this off the side cushion and just taking the bag. I know it does buy him. He always played a lot of turn, but you know he's got an option there. Don't chase it. You don't have to chase it. That's the one. That's the shot, mate. Yeah. Now Jason could potentially play a lot of turn here and just leave him sitting right underneath his yellow ball. Or just leave him on the top rail. And some of the mistakes Razzy's made, he's sort of playing into Jason's hands, really. You know, he's sort of... Jason's taking control of the frames. Yeah, that's an even better shot, really. He's probably... Has he got the double? See, that's the difference there. The shot that Raz missed... it's potentially cost him the frame. Now Jace could take this in the corner. You know, I think Jason's just playing into areas, and I think that's what Raz should really have a look at. I mean, obviously it's no criticism; it's just like a personal view. I can't see Jason not missing these. 7-4. It's a bigger deficit, let's say. But I like the way Jason's playing. He's sort of, you know, taking his time between each shot. He's not rushing anything. 20 seconds, look at the shot. Not too sure about that, mind. Let's just have the camera down here. I don't think... It was a bit of a rush of blood, if I'm honest there. He didn't really need to take that ball. Yeah, I think a bit of a messy shot there from Jace. I've got to be honest with you, I do think there's a little bit of nerves out there because it's such a key point of the match. Does he chop this in the middle and have the yellow in the bottom right hand bag? I mean, again, eggs in baskets, it's always there. But the thing is there comes a time in a frame when they've both got two balls on, you've got to sort of like bite the bullet. And is he doubling it? That's a great shot. Imagine, I suppose, even if it doesn't go. Oh, shall we just have a look down on that? And I think it's fine. He sort of left himself in no man's land, I think. Does it go in the past the red in the corner back? No, it doesn't. No, I don't think it does. He's basically got a... Oh, he's played that really well. And look at his white ball there. That was just in case. I'm a massive fan of that. Well done, Raz. So he's back in it. Which that was his plan when I spoke to him in the break. So yeah. And also Jason said he was going to go, you know, forget all what's happened, and what we'll do is go ahead and crack on and try and put his own stamp on the game. But the pool gods have got other ideas, unfortunately. So right. Interestingly, nobody's cut break tonight. And I've got to be honest with you, that's not the best break in the world. Probably going to have a little messy one here. think he's over trying this. Again, like I reiterated on last time, he, he's got a really bad ball there. I mean, he could pot the yellow now in the corner bag to get his ball set, but he doesn't necessarily need to disturb anything. Just let Jason do it. I know he's got a chance of potting a red into the middle and then going into it. So. We'll see. We'll see how Raz sees it. That does it. I suppose that does you. It makes it messy. Yeah, I lost a turn. And with him even playing that, he's still got two nasty balls there, you know. Yeah, I think Raz needs a frame like this, so it's a bit cagey. So he's got a bit of table time, feel the table and stuff. I think Jason's doing what I said. Well, if you want go, you go, because you've still got those two bad balls on the top left, by the top left-hand pocket. Yeah, it's a good shot. And I suppose it gives chance. He stopped the chance for Jason get these his bad red out, or bad reds. And I suppose Raz can attack the yellow that's in a difficult position now. It is very much like Chess's pool. If I was Raz now, I'd be dropping this in and then just cannoning the yellow onto the red. Oh, he even moved it. He could go off the cushion and off the red here if he wants to, and then just leave the yellow over the bag. Or even just leave him sitting on top of his red. Oh, he's played the lost turn. Brilliant shot. Hacknally's there by Jace. I think we've seen a different Raz come out in the second half. Like I said, I mentioned earlier on, sometimes a break does play as good, sometimes he doesn't suit him very well, but yeah, very good shot, Chris. Yeah, it was. It's made Jason think a little bit. Let's put it that way. And again, he's come out of. He's had a little bit of running there. Does the yellow go in the middle bag? Let's just have a quick gander. No, I don't think it does. No, it's still not the end of the. It's still not the end of the world there. I think if I was Jason in, I'd be taking the pocket, because where the black is, if you've got a red ball in front of the black, then even if you get lost a turn, it's so hard to get out of or to develop. That's where he's done. He's tied the black up, Luke. Yeah. Clever shot, that is. I'm a big fan of that. Unless Raz can find an angle to go into him and just smash him out, basically. I don't think there's any benefit in me potting anything here. I just... Oh. Just got to be careful. I think Jason's just gone favourite for me. Let's just see if that yellow passes the yellow into the middle. I don't think it does. I think Jason's turned this frame completely around. Good play, obviously. That's a nice shot. But again, I wouldn't be potting balls at this stage of the game. I'd be finding some, or I'd be trying to find an angle to get into the black. That's not a bad shot. So if Jason could just drop off the red that's on the black spot and put the white ball. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't realise it was ball in hand. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I think it's just an easy escape. Yeah, easy escape. And of course in this match this is a massive frame, because if Raz gets back to 6 each, then, you know, it's game on. 7-5 is a massive bonus for Jason, obviously. So, you know, you've got to watch what you're doing on this in this frame. It's massive, plays massive. Wow. Wow, he's had a bit of rub there. And I think you can still see the red. Yeah, I like that shot because Raz is putting a ball down here so he can just... Yeah, if anything, disturb, go into anything. Yeah, I like that shot. If he cues us in really well, he's got to basically cross his fingers. I think he got into that a little bit too much. And it's as we all know in these rules, it's a case of nope. I'd be going into this. I don't know if that cross doubles. It's still a good shot. Black's gone safe. Yeah, it becomes difficult now for Jason, I think. Does he sit back and just? I mean, I wouldn't be playing a pot here at all. Just dropping the red over the bag. He's potted it. I don't think that wasn't the best shot in the world, but I do think that he was playing. He caught it a little bit too thick, or yeah, too thick. He's going. Loves a little bridge. Does our Jace? See, I wouldn't have been going there because your opponent, he's got to fetch the black off, and I think the black play is massive on this frame, and I think it's probably what he's thinking about now. See, if he's going to go into the black here, he could potentially mess it up for himself because he wouldn't be on the red on the right hand side. So I think that thought's just crossed his mind, if I'm honest. Oh, he's had a bit of fortune there. Wow. Into Connor Fraser. Yeah, 7-5. Well done, Jace. Well, he's still got hold of his shirt tails as a Raz, even though he's not, and he's openly admitted it to myself in the break that he's not playing that well. But if he can get back in it and make. But as the frames go by, the closer Jason's getting to the hill mark. So obviously Raz needs 6 and Jace wants 4. So I don't even fear this music in the background, but I tell you what, if this is the music of youngsters today, oh my god. It's like a Chinese water torture, boys. It's not good. Oh, that's a massive break. Was that Raz? Oh, what a massive... This is his chance now to get back into this. Just mind your work here. Just drop this in and take the one on the over the corner bag first. Oh, he's got that. He's got that option. He just wants to leave that where the red is. No. He's getting down, he's rushing this. Yeah, he's had a little bit of a bit of rub there. But nevertheless, it was a massive breaking dish. He's back in the game. 7-6. I think that sends a message out to Jason that that's the way he can play. Oh, Jason's got a ball. Oh. And... Hey up, Andy. How are you, mate? Not to go on too much about your match though the other day, mate. I thought you started like a blinking steam train. But, you know, at least you had a go, mate, and it was, you know, you did your best. That's a great shot, that is from there. But I think Jason's sort of chasing this a little bit. Now, if you look now where all these yellows are, he's offering the chance. If he misses this, he's got a bad one over the middle bag on the right hand side. He's got one on the rail down the left hand side. So I kind of think he's chasing this a little bit. Just for me, he's lost a turn here. Just lost a turn. Off you go. Yeah, definitely, Chris. Yeah, yellows were the set for me, mate. I wouldn't have been getting reds. And I think sometimes both of these players tonight have sort of like tried to chase a finish, where they could have just mind the work a little bit and just made it difficult for your opponent to force them into going to a colour set that they particularly don't particularly want. And that's finished not in a good place. Yeah, I mean, I watched it, Andy, and it was a good game watch, and I mean the first half of it, I mean it showed how you could play, and obviously that's all anybody wants from this King of the Hill, where people just want to make a good show of themselves. They don't want to be like, you know, mullered at 11-3 and all this, and obviously that's where the cats come in, where they're all sorted out. But yeah. It's all about enjoying it, mate. I mean, I've completely enjoyed my time on it, and you know, nobody's made a fool of themselves and such. Evening, Lee. How are you, mate? Evening, Cafe. Once you're a captain, always a captain, eh? Yeah, there's a bit of a swing fest going on now, guys. I think it's yeah, I'd be tempted to come around the table here and then take the yellow that's on the top left hand pocket, then the yellow across the top rail as he's playing now, drop down, yellow in the middle, and then you're basically home, aren't you? Don't want me straight though. It doesn't really matter, you can just drop it through, can't you? So Yeah, that's a good shot. I think he is. If he can drop this in, he can drop this in sort of like off the bottom, off the top rail. Yeah, that's the one. He's got to be careful. Oh, don't want to be bridging like that. Have a look around. Stand up and have a walk around the table. That's a great shot from there. At least it gives himself... Just play this now with a bit of right hand side just to check it across. Just make sure of the pot. Let's get middle bag. Oh, he's played the double. Oh, he's got it as well. Yeah, it's not a bad job, that isn't, to be fair. I mean, one good pot off Jason here, but it's got to be dead weight. Or does he leave him on the top rail with nothing? Just play the red that's nearest the black off the top rail and snooker in behind it. But it's a delicate shot, that is. I think this gives Raz a chance if it doesn't go. Yeah. Although it's a nice white. Yeah, 6 each. Raz Khalifa, the big comeback. And it's Raz to break. Well, game on hands here, boys. But having said that, though, everybody, it's well, it's a quarter final, isn't it? So they're not here for nothing. Oh, cheers, British boy, nice one. Comms are good tonight. Sound, sorry. I'm trying my best, mate. I tell you what, I've done it about 7, 8 times now, and I've always had a partner or somebody in with me. But my heart goes when I hear Andy Woodhouse in here on his own, just trying to make conversation and say what's going on. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks very much. It must be the Perrier water I'm drinking. No. Tap water tonight, boys. Can't afford the bloody bottled water. It's expensive, isn't it? Right then. Raz to break. Is the worm turning? I asked myself. Yeah, Andy, I think Geordie lad said he'd got LL on it and Raz to win on the last frame. Be fair play to both the lads. Like, I mean, Jason had a great start, but fair play to Raz. He's weathered the storm, hasn't he? So that's what it's all about. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So, and again, like I say, I reiterate again that the break's massive. See, that's a bit negligent, I would say. And I think, to be honest with you, the past few frames, JC's made a few of these little errors, which Raz was making earlier on. Wow. So that's ball in hand, and I think Raz will be taking this one over the top right hand bag and flicking the one off the rail. unless I'm mistaken. That'd be my shot choice anyway, guys. But the benefit with Jason here is if he misses, you know, they've all got homes to go to, haven't they? So share as he's feeling. Yeah. I think his only difficult ball here is the second one up on the left-hand rail, up from the one that's near the left-hand corner pocket. I mean, you could play a plant, I suppose, but I don't like playing plants. It's one of them. Yeah. I think Razi's concentrating more on his positional play. He's not as erratic as he was earlier on. He was sort of either under hitting stuff or over hitting stuff. You know, snooking himself on two blacks and that like so. But I like the idea he's taking his time. Oh, I'm not sure about that. I'm really not sure. I don't know. I'm clueless with that. I don't know. He can either play off the top red here and nudge the red over the corner bag. Ah, he's got a double. But he's still got his yellow, his red up the top, the top half of the table. Oh, come out of there. Stop. Oh, it has done. Let's just have a look at the camera down, just see if the black goes past the... I think it goes, but it's tight. So, yeah. It is tight. I think there might be an argument for play it in the top left-hand corner pocket. I think he's asking a bit much of himself to play it there. Now this is where the shot clock might come in. He might be rushed a little bit now. Yeah, that's what I would have played. Now I think Jason will... he's got to step in now. It's going like blow for blow here. I mean, at no point has Raz been in front in this match. That had a little look before it dropped. Anywhere with the blue spot now. To take the middle of the three yellows out. There you go. Yeah, just run this through and it's got a sniff on it. Yeah, I don't think Raz should be deflated by this because obviously he went into the break 6-4 down, and he's still holding onto his shirt, onto Jason's shirt tail. So, yeah, yeah, I'm sure he'll take that. 8-7. And Jason's break. So 7 frames potentially, or 6 frames. Five frames for Hill. I think his break sort of like he's defeating him a little bit. I'd be getting reds here if I was. And then, like I said earlier on about the situation, if he gets a colour set, and then hands it over to Jason and just goes, "Well, there you go. You go for him, mate." Yeah, I like this shot. Take the yellow up the rail now. Leave an angle so you can just play the yellow in the corner top right hand bag. There you go. That's it. That's what you've got to do. Off you go, mate. I'm a massive fan of that shot. JC's got a smack in the corner and develop. There you go. That to me, it was the right shot, but I think he sort of rushed it a little bit, if I'm honest. Can he get through to that? Yes, he can. He can put that in the left bag. Oh, he's had a little rub there. He had a bit of a touch. Now this is the time when you've got to play into areas to. Oh, he's got away with it. Then went game for him earlier on, but there you go. Does he flick the yellow out here? Oh, he's took his eye off the pot there. He definitely took his eye off the pot. I think they're both feeling a little bit of nerves, to be fair, which is understandable. There you go, like I've just said. Now, does he just kiss off the two yellows that are together and then just sit up behind the black? I think that's all he's got, you know. He's played the pot. That's a clever shot. It's a clever shot because his yellows are in the open and it sort of like puts the pressure on Jace as if say, well, you've got to go here, mate. Evening, Russ. It's Neil, by the way. Nile. Right, let's see what he's got. I think I don't. I think is there any way you could play a loss of turn and snooker Raz? I don't know. See, ideally, if it had come out another 5 6 inches there, he could have played the red in the corner bag, top left hand bag, and then played the loss of turn. Oh, there you go. But there's not a lot of places. I don't think the lost turn benefits anybody unless he's screwing right the way back up the top of the table. I think she's got what's the shot clock here. I think it's. Well, I've said that all along, mate. I think Russ. I think Raz had the initiative early on while just taking a bag, and although that's a great shot, but it puts pressure on you to pot this, and it's like, how's your luck? If you were backing yourself playing that shot from here, then well, there you go. I think it was a massive ask. Yeah, wow, exactly, mate. Oh, Razzy's got the yips a little bit, I think. Oh, and he couldn't have gone any worse for him. What we call in here, boys, is it a big soap and bubble and screw up to the top of the table? Or even stay where the red is and he's got... There you go. I don't know if I'm a fan of that because I'd be coming to the bottom rail here and just taking the bag. That's it. That's the shot. I think he's missed a trick there, Jace. He needed to go there. Let's just see if we can... Oh, we won't be able to see from here. I think you can see better than we can. I think there's an argument to be said here about playing Cush first and then... You'd be definitely thinking about not letting your opponent come back to the table here. I don't think I'd be playing the open yellow. I'd be playing the cushion. No. Wow. Now, one good pot in the middle bag. And Jace is away here. Wow. See, I don't get that off Raz. I really don't get that. It would have been Cush and yellow first for me. It naturally brings you around for the yellow in the middle bag. Oh, he's over at that. He's getting down too quick for this for me. Have a walk around and have a look. He's potted it well. Well done. Tidy black. I think Raz won't be too happy with himself how he's played that. I mean, looking back when he looks at the match, if he does, then he'll think should have gone Cush first. Positivity, and then that's 8 each, isn't it? So Raz needs to get 4 and Jace needs 2. Yeah, definitely, Chris. Yeah, get you, mate. Right, Raz to break. See if you can. See if you can get one back. Oh, he's got a ball. And I think Reds would definitely be my ball set here. Definitely. Yeah, he's gone into that, and I could see why. Because they were a bit smelly, to be fair. No. I think you can't miss these many balls. Although Jason's got his work cut out here, if I'm honest. I think he's looking to cut this in the corner, top right hand bag, and flick his yellow out. This hasn't boded well for him. He's got 3 balls on the rail and 1 that's tied up. He'll probably play loss of turn here. Just probably needs a little bit more by both players, actually, a bit more due care and attention to what, I understand that, they know it's like late on in the game. There's a massive chance for Raz. Yes, Mitch, yeah, agreed, mate. Yeah. Same here, Chris. Yeah, I'd like to have 5 or 6 inches. I used to have 7 inches in a wrinkle. Now I've got 7 wrinkles in an inch. It's like a walnut whip without the walnut on. He's stretching here as Raz. That's a great shot. Yeah, he was hampered. Yeah, I fancied him getting that. Yeah, he's very well played. I think he's got to play exactly the same pace to this, or just stun it to where the red is now. So he's got a little bit of... I don't think he'll be coming off the side, gosh. I don't know if is he on that? Yeah, he is. Yeah, well played. He's taken these out really well. Well done, Raz. And you're right, Mitch, what you said. Yeah, must-win frame for Raz. Yeah. So, 9-8. He holds on to the shirt tails. I quite like the way Raz took them out, you know, because there wasn't a hard shot hit, and he didn't try and develop any balls. He just rolled them in. Easy work. Well, geez, he's got a ball there. He's got a yellow. Oh. Now, how do you like your yellows? You get them custards. Quick before they fall in. I know it's easy to say from here, but there you go. Is he over it though? I think he's got an insurance ball in the middle bag, just left of the black. But ideally you want to be on these bottom ones. See, you want one bad positional shot. Yes, Chris, I agree, mate. Well, I called it then, so he's one of them. Excuse me. He wants to be on the black spot ideally. Has he gone too far again? Let's just have a quick look. Can't really tell. Oh, cheers, Mart. And yeah, say that. Thanks for the message of the night, mate. Nice one. It's a lot harder on your own, let me tell you. You know, you've got to. I know, just while Jason's looking at this, you've got to tip your hat to all the people that turn up here. I mean, Chris Brannigan's on timekeeping tonight. Obviously out the competition, but still giving a little bit back, and you can't beat that. I mean, you know, you make the effort coming here. It's a Saturday night. I was here Friday. I think Thursday. I think this room sees more of me than mine, but it is what it is. And it's not even my cat, mine's cat 4, but it's all about helping out and just, you know, having a little dabble and make sure everybody gets the same treatment. Because if there'd been nobody here tonight, then Jason's paid his money, he's got no comms, and it is what it is. I'm not looking for any thanks or nothing like that. It's what you do. Oh, black nearly went then. So yeah, and like I say, Mark, congratulations on getting through to the next round. Obviously, the draw will be after this match tonight, so you'll see who you've got. Well, in my eyes, in this situation, I think Reds of. Without being pedantic, Reds are massive favourites. And I think Jason's he might correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's chasing this a little bit. Well, that's a great shot, that is, because it leaves Raz no place really where to hide. I suppose he's got a delicate shot, but this is like, if he makes a mistake now, it's yellow in the corner, black in the corner, but yeah, just tuck it behind the red. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I'm a massive fan of that shot. Because if he's left the cut off to the right hand side, so when Jace hits this, it potentially could develop one of his reds. Or you could just get away with murder and do that. That yellow going there, I think it makes Raz massive favourite, if I'm honest. The score needs updating. What is it? I thought it was. Are you sure? Ah, yeah, 9-8. What I'll do, lads, I'll just mute this, and man, it's not my place for say, so I'm in the comms, so it's one of them. But before they start the next frame, they need to know, don't they? That's a really poor shot. Yeah, I'll go in the other room, guys, and just let them know. Right, guys, I've just been in and just had a word with them, and apparently the scores are correct. I just said to Raz, I said, did you put your other frame on? He goes, yeah. So they're both happy. I think Raz is, at the minute, he's a bit deflated with himself, if I'm honest. He knows he can play better than this, but that's pool for you guys. Ah, got you. See, I just run around for everybody. I do. That's me. That's my thing in life. Right then. Yeah, I don't think Razzy's got much to lose here. That's a great shot. If he can pot this, Just go into the two yellows at the top. He's potted it. Wow. Now this is definitely cushion ball first. Cushion, side cushion. Unless you can see the yellow in the middle bag. Oh dear. He can still see this. He can still see it. I think he's putting a little bit of right hand side on it. One good pot now. He's got to take this. He's got to play it, not smash it. Oh, he's cued it. He's cued it fantastic. Yeah, well played. I think it was a bit of an anger finish, that, guys, to be fair. Yeah, I like this shot. Yeah, well controlled. Yeah, guys. So, 10-9. Is it going to go hill, or is Jason going to fall over the winning line? It's dry, so... Oh, but reds, I mean, reds were the ideal set here. I think if... Oh, he is, he's game for reds. Yeah, he's played it. Oh, look at that where he's fell for that. Oh, dear. Dear me. Oh, what a shame. Well, that's about the size of it. He's had a bit of rub tonight. Well, no rub, rather. It's like I've said before, you know, a player will have, like, Jason kicked off and he was like a steamroller. And then, you know, Raz got back at him, and then I think it's time for Jace to have his little spell and stuff, so... It's who holds the metal together, to be fair. Again, guys, after this we'll be doing the... Oh, I like that shot. I'm a massive fan of that shot. Yeah, tie the black up. I think Jason's got options here to go off this yellow in the bottom left and potentially go into the black. Don't want to get it off the yellow in the middle. Yeah, still it must go. He's just had a look at that, so... Yeah, we'll be doing the draw for the semi-final straight after this. I mean, if Jason takes this finish out, he deserves it by all accounts, because I think he's leaving this bottom. Oh no, he's missed it. He's missed it. Right. he's got the Razzy's got the problem with the red, which is right next to his white ball. Do you play the red down the rail? Yeah, I think I'd be looking for that myself, mate. He's missed it. Oh no, he's not even. I think he potentially wanted to sit on the. It forces him to play in the. Does it force him into? No, it doesn't force him into playing the one over the corner bag. Again, I don't like the red that's over the bottom right hand bag as your last ball. I really don't. Let's just have a quick look at that. Which does it go in the? No, it doesn't go in the middle. It's only got one place where it goes. Well, whatever the score is tonight, guys, they both played well, and they both made mistakes, which is understandable. Oh, I think has he snookered himself? He has, you know. He could potentially swerve round this bottom one, swerve round the reds by the black, with left hand side, cut that in, and he'd be perfect on his yellow. See, I wouldn't have been playing that. That's not for me. Now there's an argument here of playing the red that's on the side rail, double it across, pot his yellow, and snookering behind the red by his yellow on the top. That's where I'll be going. He clearly double kissed it, so I think what Jason's problem is here is if he takes the yellow over the bottom right bag, he needs to be absolutely plumb bang on his next yellow to get on the black, which he's not done. So I think now the advantage goes to Raz in this frame. Unless he can take it long in the bottom left hand bag. Massive shot. Yeah, he tried it. Does it go off the red into the middle? It's a great effort. What a great effort that is. Now, this is... How's your bottle now, Raz? Take this into the middle, up off the top rail, and then work your finish out from there, my friend. Definitely wouldn't be going this one first because you could potentially snooker yourself for the top one, the top red. He's got to be chopping this in the middle bag. Yeah, that's a great shot. That's a great shot. Now you just got to hold your metal together now, mate. That's all you've got to do. I've been playing the red in the top left here. But he sees it different clearly, so yeah, he's having it in the middle. running through. That's what you got to do wherever got to leave it. So you're not getting half a ball difference here is massive. Has he left himself? I think he's going into the red here. I don't know. Like I say, oh, it looks like he's playing. Yeah, that's a great shot. Just got to hold your metal together here. Yes. So we're looking at LL and Geordie Ladd and Andy Mears. You were right. Great shot. Oh, let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, a bit of frustration there from Raz how he's played, but that's a great finish. Now, this might be a bit premature, as I've always been. No comments, thank you. And who's calling breaking dish from Raz? Wouldn't that be a turn up? The guy's not been in front all the match. Oh yes, Andy. To be honest with you, I mean, like I said earlier on, mate, it's one of them, isn't it? It's like 10 each. What more could you ask for? And he's got a ball. Oh, but he's not got a start. Oh, yes, he's got. I mean, I don't know if that is that a plant in the corner bag, the yellow. I think it is. You know, if he can get a long yellow here, he's in. His yellow is definitely set. You just got to. He's looking at the plant now. Yeah, definitely. Cue it. You got to cue it in, and he has done. That's a confident pot. That is well done. But then again, you've got the problem of the black. But at this stage of the game, folks, it's one of them. You know, you've got to back yourself. Yeah, good shout. I fancy you would get a breaking dish. Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, when he plays that plant, if he doesn't go, if he's playing it from the angle he is now, it can knock the red onto the side rail. Is he going to just drop the snooker in here now, you think? Yeah, probably. Clever. Or is he going? Oh, we don't know. He's going. Lad is. And I think, you know, he's got a sniff here. All right, it's a fine cut. But when you look at them two reds on the top rail of JC's, can he get out enough off this? But that's where you've got to be, mate. Yeah, and it's difficult to get up there. I think he needs length rather than width on this. He needs to get right underneath the ball. His cue ball, loads of bottom. Side cushion, that's where you've got to go, mate. He's potentially got watches in off here. Sometimes you can judge these and hit them too high and miss the actual object ball. I think he's well. He's give Jace a sniff here. The good thing about that shot is that he's not left an angle to go into the reds, the two bad reds that he's got. And I think Jace will just drop him in. Wow. He's flicking it out. Let's just have a look at the camera down, see if that goes. No, it doesn't. It doubles. It doubles, but there's an argument here to play this yellow, so just sit onto the on the black. We'll watch it from this angle. That's a great shot. Yeah, it plays big. That cornerback does. But he's going. He is tracking towards the black. See, with this, if Jace plays this shot and then tucks him up behind the reds, which I think he will do, he's got the up and down. I think here there's a shout here to play the loss of turn and send his white ball towards the middle of the table and snookering him. I don't think that wouldn't be my shot. That wouldn't. It gives him a sniff at this. Is it off the rail? Oh yeah, it's. Now that's even worse for Jason. Unless it plants. He's got options here. He could play this red by the black full in the face and snooker him. He can see this. He plays us to loads of right hand side. He'll just drop it in and just take your medicine. Oh, what are you doing there? This is the big double in the corner. He's sort of rushing a little bit, Razes. I think he needs to be just taking his time a little bit more, using them 45 seconds up. To be honest, I think this is a plant in the corner, and there's a finish on here for Jace. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. See, I'll be playing off the red here. He's left it. He's left it. I'd have been playing off the red there and left it on the bottom rail, and he's got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well. 11-10. Well done, Raz. Unlucky Jace. Hopefully finish the game. I don't think they press finish, Sean.
I can sort that, mate.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. Oh, you closed the Chrome thing.
I haven't touched nothing. You've got to go on that web thing first, haven't you?
Yeah, it's closed.
Oh, is it? Right, guys, well done. And we're going to do the semi-final draws. Yeah.
And the draw is...
Right. Brad Price playing Martin Delaney, and Richard Barrett playing Raz Khalifa. Right, guys, thanks for everything, and see you again next time. Thanks for watching.